Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to College Hoops Tonight. I am your host, Austin Samuels. Here we are on this Monday edition of College Hoops Tonight. Unfortunately, this is being filmed before the rankings come out earlier today, so we're not going to be talking about the rankings. However, let's jump into our normal College Hoops Tonight awards of the week. And our first award of the week is for Team of the Week, and that is the Michigan State Spartans. So the Spartans, who are ranked number 19 as of this filming, went 3-0 this past week. They started off by beating the Toledo Rockets 81-68. Then they backed it up with two really nice wins against Big Ten opponents, including a 75-67 win over the Minnesota Golden Gophers and an 80-64 win over the Penn State Nittany Lions. How did they do this? They played some really good defense. They held all three opponents over the week to less than 40% shooting from the field. Moving on to the College Hoops Tonight Player of the Week is the University of Idaho's Mikey Dixon. The senior guard has averaged 25 points a game over the past week. Unfortunately, the University of Idaho only went 1-2 over this stretch. However, Dixon did score 35 points in a huge win over South Dakota State this past Wednesday. South Dakota State is one of the best small conference teams in the country. They just upset Washington State just a few days ago. So let's hop into the game of the week. Here, the number 9, as of this filming, Alabama Crimson Tide, I think they're going to go up, beat the number 14 Houston Cougars 83-82. Young freshman J.D. Davison gets the putback dunk with 20 seconds left in this game. Alabama held Houston star Marcus Sasser to 8 of 25 from the field. Alabama was led by their two star guards, Jaden Shackelford, who had 18 points, and Javon Quinterly, who had 17. This was an incredible back and forth game between both Alabama and Houston. Alabama is legit. I mean, they could actually maybe be a Final Four team. They could move all the way up to potentially into the top 5 after this incredible performance. They've been on a roll after they won this game and they beat Gonzaga last week. Crimson Tide on a roll in both football and in basketball. Moving on to our upset of the week, and you probably guessed it right. It is the number 1, as of this filming, the Purdue Boilermakers falling to the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. So let's take a look at this game. Rutgers is going to go down at the buzzer. Ron Harper Jr., the son of Ron Harper Sr., great scorer in the NBA and champion with the Chicago Bulls, hit a half-court shot at the buzzer to win 70-68. Ron Harper Jr. had an incredible game. The senior had 30 points, 10 rebounds. He knocked down 10 of his 15 shots and 5 of his 7 3-pointers. This was an absolutely incredible game between, well, what people thought was the best team in the country, the Purdue Boilermakers, and a sort of middling Rutgers Scarlet Knight team. This was an incredible back and forth game. Ron Harper Jr., with about 20 seconds left, hit a fadeaway jumper to take the lead. Then Purdue went back down on the other end. Their star post, Williams, knocked down a tough layup to retake the lead, and then with 3 seconds left, Ron Harper Jr. drives down the floor, puts up an incredible half-court shot, and gets it to go. And just like that, the number 1 team falls again. Most likely, the Baylor Bears will be the number 1 team in the country when this video comes out after their impressive win over Villanova today. And with that, that is just about going to do it for us here today on College Hoops Tonight. If you enjoyed, subscribe down below to this video, but hope you guys have had a good one. Happy Monday. I'm Austin Samuels, your host, and you have been watching College Hoops Tonight. Have a good night.